Well, happy birthday. Yes, it is my birthday, but I thought I'd take this time to celebrate everyone's birthday. I mean, celebrate the birthday for those who have a birthday this year. Okay, so if you were born on leap year, okay, maybe that doesn't quite work for you, but other than that, it's our birthday, okay? So that's why, we decided to give away a free CD for this, and I know a lot of you got them already. Pamela has been at work mailing CDs. If you haven't gotten yours, we got to give Pamela a big thank you. All right, she has done a lot of work. If you haven't gotten yours yet, you still can, and I've got a link there for that, or just go to my website and you'll find it. So what I thought I would like to do today is to do a mixture of old and new tunes, and start maybe with this one here. See if you remember this. That's right. That was King of the Road. And I'm playing that in the most recent acoustic sailing episode that Brian has put together. So that was really fun to do that. And let me take out the other harp guitar. I see some comments coming in already. Thanks. Thanks, Gail. Thanks, Betty and Tom. And great to see you popping in here. So I've got a new tune that I wrote this year. I wrote this for Frank, and he wanted me to write a song about the hot air balloons, and looking forward to sing the hot air balloons with his wife. But I was on the boat at that time, so it ended up having a little bit of that lilt of the feeling of the sailboat in there. So we're calling this one Let Loose and Fly. Oh, I think the birds were chiming in with that and playing along with me. We are on our porch right now. This is the porch of Brian's house in Long Island, and it's quite rustic here. And but the wonderful thing is we get to go swimming. The ocean is right nearby, so when it gets too hot, that's what we do, is go jump in the ocean. But, it's kind of neat. After swimming for a few days, I have all this energy. I can just, climb right up those little steep attic stairs like a mountain goat. And, it's my kind of exercise, and it's just fun to do. So, yes, Brian is chiming in over there. And that's where we sleep, up in the attic here. And you have to be careful, though, because the bed comes right up to the side of the roof. And you can see where the nails come through the tar paper there and come through into the slats on the inside. You can see the nails are all lining the inside. They're cedar shakes, yes. And but that's why we call it the Stephen King room up there. But so far, no injuries from that. We had mentioned Pamela, who's just been doing such a wonderful job at mailing out the CDs, and we do appreciate that. And she just really cares about you and as people. And so I know a lot of you have kind of gotten to know her over time. And this is a tune that I wrote for her, and I call this Lady Pamela. Well, thank you. Brian says we have a question. Am I in DADGAD? And the answer is yes. I am in the tuning DADGAD. And I'll change the tuning for the next tune. And also, we have a couple other questions here. Gail had asked about the sailboat, it looks like. And, Bob Peterson is there. And we want to thank Bob for putting together our ship's compass. So now we have a great workable ship's compass. So it's great to have people involved. And we'll be starting our sailing adventure actually May 5th. So we're getting everything prepared for that. And wonderful to have people involved in that. And let's see. Oh, Brian, any other hellos out there we should say? Yep. Okay, and Warren says hey, and quite a lot. Marty as well. And Mike Riley says hello. So, and another request about this Brian's sailboat. Maybe we could. I'll tell you what. We'll do a little virtual reality experience here, and I'll show you Brian's sailboat. Okay. See, Brian, can you take the portable camera here? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. So come this way. This is the kitchen. And I'm the only one who can stand up straight in this kitchen. Brian has to duck. Oh, it's a little chilly out here. But this camera is great. It picks up even in low light. And so we can see everything, including Brian's beautiful house here where we spend the summer. And this, as you can see, Brian will change the camera here, is a tar paper shack, really, with the cedar shakes.
I prefer beach bungalow. Really.
Beach bungalow, yes. Well,
a 1909 special.
Yes, and it's kept virtually the same as it was when his grandparents had it. So, very lovely place to spend some time. And when it gets too hot, though, since there's no air conditioning, we just jump in this over here. And we've got the dinghy ready here.
And I think actually, before I give it back to you, I think there were some horseshoe crabs around someplace. And now I don't see them. All right. They've run away.
Okay. Captain Brian, are you all ready?
I am.
Yes. And this is our chariot. I don't want to get that wet. All right. And we're going to take you out with us. I'm going to hop in the boat here and give a little push off. And we are on our way to Brian's sailboat, Avocet. So we'll give you the full tour. So I'll turn you around here. This is the neighbor's house. That's Andy's house there. And there you can see Avocet. Brian, a little to the
lean that stick
all
back.
All right. Okay. And we're almost there. Oh, isn't it beautiful? We got just the beginnings of, well, just the tail end there, sunset. And if you're ready, you can hop on board here with us. We are nearing the side. Okay, we have this.
The line's not down.
And I'll take the camera from Brian now. right, so you are now on board the good ship Avocet, and this is what we will take out up the Maine coast for 2 months. I'll hit the coast of Massachusetts and Maine. If you are along the coast anywhere, let us know. We can stop, maybe make you dinner, maybe have a jam, and we'll also be carrying some instruments with us that we're going to give away to music programs. So if you teach music to kids and need some ukuleles or other small instruments, let us know. We're going to be dropping some off. I'll hand the camera back to Brian here, and I'll play the song that came entirely in a dream.
So we're on the side.
And in the dream, I was sailing this boat, actually. And this is what the lady in my dream sang. I'd like to sail the world again, feel the wind above the waves, and live from day to day, where life is not predictable, wondering what is around the very next bay. I'd like to raise the sails again, watching for the whales again, and never have to say, I wish that I had done the things that I can't do when I'm too old to play. To breathe again, puff again, laugh again, laugh again in real time. Stay alive despite the tides, worst of times, best of times, follow right behind. The mainsail is unfurled again, to be a part of this world again on my time. I'd like to pull the anchor in, sail to where I've never been, with sunset on our lee. Awaken to the sparkles on the water, then I'm feeling free. I'd like to sail the world again. Ooh.
That's better.
I'd like to sail the world again.
All right.
Thank you for the little hairdressing there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to the house. And
We just got here.
Since it's a little cold, this instrument's getting out of tune. So
Oh.
let's go back where the instruments will stay more in tune, okay?
Oh, we just got to the boat. Come on.
Oh, Brian wants to stay out here maybe a couple months, right? But I don't think our audience is going to wait that long. So put the little carbon fiber, it's a little guitar here, Michael's back in its papoose. And we'll be off.
Let's go for a sail instead. The breeze is blowing.
Oh, yeah.
I can tell because the flag is flapping.
Yeah. Good. Thanks for that. But we have a little more celebrating to do. All right. Fly your boat over here. Dinghy. Well, the dinghy that brings us to and from the sailboat, they all have names. And this one we call Where's Andy? All right, Brian, you ready to push off again? And get all set. Oh, yes. Got a little ship's horn going there. Well, thank you for joining us on the boat. So I hope signal's holding out here. And looks like we're halfway back to shore already. So let me know if there's any tunes you want to hear. We'll say some hellos.
Strong incoming tide right now.
Ah. Yeah, check out that tide. All right. Yeah, we're nearing the shore.
We're looking for those horseshoe crabs.
Okay.
Land ho.
Take the camera, Captain. Thank you. And we're ready to head back up. Play some more music in tune for you. Okay. Oh, Brian's found a horseshoe crab. Hang on. I gotta show this to you. Scooping them in here. Those horseshoe crabs, there used to be a lot more of them. They started using them for pharmaceuticals, which are very, very important in the market. And so it's depleted them a little bit. Oh, look at this. We've got 2 of them. And they're doing something very important because we do need more horseshoe crabs. So, right under the boat. Right under the dinghy here. And they are some of the oldest known animals, and they actually have blue blood that is very unique.
It's copper based.
It's copper based. Yes. So, and they're very docile, and they won't hurt you, even though they look funny. Look at that. Well, leave them be, Brian. We're doing something very important.
All right.
All right. Okay. Which gets me thinking. All right. We won't go there. Okay. So we are heading back to the shack, as we fondly call it. And it's all beautifully lit here. So isn't that like something out of a fairy tale? But actually, it needs a lot of repair. This is 2 lands of 1,000 repairs between the boat and the house. So see some much needed work. And we're heading back in. We'll head back in through the kitchen and play some more music for you then. All right. Well, thanks for joining us. We'll go to the other camera then in a minute and resume our concert. Okay. Thank you. All right. That was fun, wasn't it? Hey. Let's see. We have a couple of requests that popped in. Brian, you said we had a request from Michael Riley, is that right? Michael Robbins for Arioso. Well, okay, well, why don't we do it? Because that's we're doing old and new. And this is, well, thanks for joining me anyway. Coming. And this is a tune that is very special, and I'll also do this one for Tom. And it was written as kind of a musical interpretation of unconditional love. Well, what would unconditional love sound like if it were music, right? And this is what I came up with, Arioso. Oh, that was a nice request. You know, I hadn't thought about that one for a while. Arioso. And Brian says there are other requests and other hellos. Do you want to? Vincent and Blues from Macedonia. Wow, we're pulling up some real oldies here. Well, you know, I said I was going to do a combination of old and new, and so now it's time to do a new one, right? So then I'll do one of those after. So one of the first ones that I wrote after just the whole pandemic thing, you know, that was really tough. It kind of dampened my creative spirit somehow, and I'm just trying to find out how to get that back, and how to realize that, you know, it's that we are still living in the garden age, and you know, why am I taking all of this energy to worry about the future when the present can still be wonderful, right? And so another reminder to live in the present here. And oh, it's starting to get a little darker, so Brian's putting another light on us as we're starting to, the sun's starting to dip a little bit, as you saw, right? So this is called Changes, and my first attempts at dealing with these kind of changes. Why can't I find a way how to negotiate changes? The path is never clear. Why do I grow to fear changes? The droplets in the stream leap and frolic as they flow to unknown seas. Let me be the seeds, the droplets in the stream. I cannot ever fight the way my own life changes. No side's completely right, no one's immune to changes. A wildflower seed, once a blossom, now lifts into the wind. Let me be the seed, as simple as a smile. Let me be the seed. Why can't I find a way how to negotiate changes? The path is never clear. Why do I grow to fear changes? Some are sad and some are fine. Some lead to better things and some not yet defined. But love is never far behind, 'cause that's the way of time. Love is never far behind, that's the way of time. Changes. Oh, thank you for tuning in. Those of you who are coming in late. This is a time that we are just celebrating everyone's birthday. And before I play, let's see, Vincent, that was requested. Brian, why don't you come and we'll say some hellos. He's been collecting some hellos. We've got a lot of birthday wishes here, so thank you so much. And we have an obstacle course here
Yes,
to
we
get
do.
here. All right.
Yes, we
So,
do.
Brian, who do
Somebody,
we have
first of
below?
all, somebody asked.
Yeah,
I'm way taller than you are, too.
you are. Okay.
Somebody asked if it was Fire Island. Yes, not this, but the island you saw behind the boat as we rode out. That's Fire Island.
Yep, Fire Island Inlet. Yep.
Well, no, Fire Island.
Fire
itself.
Island that you saw. Yes,
Right.
correct.
And somebody else asked about the story behind the name Where's Andy, and it's a kind of. I'll try to make it real quick. Andy lives next door. He's always late. I said, Andy, if you're late tonight, I'm naming the dinghy Where's Andy, and he was late.
Right.
All right, so we have hellos from Bob Conkling,
Oh, yes.
Delphine, Boger and Elizabeth Shrake. I better put my eyeballs on because
It's dark.
it's dark and I'm too old to read this in the dark.
Here,
Lady Pamela, of course. Gail White, of
Lady Pamela,
course.
yes.
String Masters chimed in.
Oh, yes. I'm doing some shared private lessons, and they have a wonderful format. So if you're interested in taking some private lessons or semi-private lessons, I'm doing that on String Masters. They're great.
Happy birthdays from Jim Doyle,
Oh, good. Jim Doyle. Great.
David, Warren, Betty Palin. Is that any relation to the Monty Python crew there? Douglas Allen Feinstein,
Okay.
Blair, John, Stan Zeider, Marty Masters, Bunny Barnes, of course, Thomas, Mike Riley, Michael Pinnell. Hello, Michael. And Bob Wingate says hello.
Oh, hey, Bob.
Bob Peterson we mentioned, but hi, Bob.
Yep.
And Lydia.
Mm-hmm.
Marion H. Aaron Vaughn. Now, let me just get to this name here because this might be the winner for the furthest away. I think it was Lawrence Hune from Malaysia.
Malaysia. Oh, I would love to go back to Malaysia. I had such a wonderful time
I've never
there.
been.
Yeah. So
Roger
find me a gig
Goodman,
there.
Rob W., Marlene Villa Martinez. Hello, Marlene.
Yes.
Geoff Way. Michael Robbins, we mentioned with a request.
Mm-hmm.
Andre wanted to hear Blues from Macedonia, and Jane wanted to hear Vincent's.
Okay. Well, let's stop right there. We'll get the rest, and I'll play Vincent for Jane. Okay. Blues from Macedonia. I think that's been a little too long. It's a little too far in the in the archive, but I'll do Vincent here for Jane, and for that lovely bird here who's joining in. Starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on a summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hills, sketch the trees and daffodils. Catch the breeze, the winter chill, in colors on the snowy ribbon land. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now. For they could not love you, still your love was true. But when no hope was left in sight, on one starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Oh, thank you. And this harp guitar was made by Mike Britton in Florida, and it's a new one. It's so I'm really getting used to it, getting to like it a lot. So I want to thank Mike Britton for building this one for me. And I'll do one more here, and then
Request for Two Shores.
we have a couple more requests, and then we'll open some cards that have come in as well. We had a request earlier, actually, for a tune that I used to play all the time, and so we'll see if I can still play it. So this was written around 1909, copyright's 1918 on it, and this is called NOLA. Okay, how's that guitar sounding out there? Just through the microphone. Yeah. Good. Oh, see, I've got a comment there. Glad it's sounding good. Good. And also, Betty said, can't wait to get your CD. Thank you for picking that up. And I know some of you have gotten it already. And but be patient with the mailman. So sometimes he walks a little slower than he used to, it seems. Brian, I think we are getting ready to say some more hellos. Do you have some more highs out there? And I have some cards to open. So, all right. Okay, and this is a card. This looks like it's from my parents. So, and yes, it has a fiddle on the front, which is very funny because I love to play the fiddle. It's just that people don't like to listen to it. That's the only thing. And oh yes, from Äiti Isa. That's mother and father in Finnish. They wrote this in Finnish for me. Okay, I won't read it to you since it's in Finnish, but it's lovely. And look, there's the neck of the fiddle right there. Beautiful. Yeah, that reminds me, Brian. I think I might want to start playing my fiddle again.
Well, bring it to Nashville. You can play it in Nashville.
Oh yeah, Brian says I can play it in Nashville, but not here when he's here. I'm forbid to play the fiddle when he's around. I am going back to Nashville, so if you're watching the Monday Lives, that will be live from Nashville with Ariana Kapp as my guest this coming Monday. So if you've been watching the Monday Lives, that's at 7 p.m. Oh, this is lovely. This is from my sister and brother-in-law, Marguerite and Tom. And Brian, look at this. This is done in quilling. Oh, that's gorgeous. It's fireflies in a jar. And that reminds me of my favorite illustration of all time, the lightning catchers, which is how I met Brian. My friend Phil Keggy sent that to me. And so that just reminds me, that lightning in a jar. And a very nice handwritten note from them as well, from Marguerite and Tom. Have a beautiful birthday. Great. Marlene sent one with it's a lighthouse on there, very appropriately. And last one here. Brian, do you have hellos ready?
I do.
Okay. All right. This is the last card, and then we'll do some hellos. And this one is from Gail, and to a very special person with butterflies on it. Yes. Great. And and a gift inside. I won't show you that part. Great. Oh, and nice note from Gail. So thank you, Gail. And I'll read the notes after. So, okay, well, Brian is coming out here. So thank you again for tuning in. We've got some more music coming up and some more hellos.
Yes, a hello from Tony Jurgensen, Sebastian Tremblay, our pal from Montreal.
Ah, thank you, Sebastian. He's one of our patrons on the acoustic
David
sailing.
McIntyre.
David.
Gordon, let's see, Henshaw, Irene Jarmuska. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Irene. Hi from Irene.
Hello.
Now, here's a tough one because there are all kinds of umlauts and other accents.
Oh.
Kyungwei Choi.
Kungwei Choi. I know him. Yes.
How do you say it?
Kungwei Choi. Yeah.
Like that.
Yes. Thank you, Kungwei. Good to hear from you.
Demi Harmon, who was just here visiting us from Boston. Eleanor Canning, who's right down the street.
Yes.
Richard Tim, Herb Quick, Sarah Sellers Gulson. Janice Flanagan. Am I saying that right? Sam Bateman and Bob McGlinchey, our friend from Cape Ann. We're going to see him soon.
Oh, good.
Stephen Davis and Chris B.
All right. And
if I missed anybody, apologies. My notes I'm writing as fast as I can.
Great. Well, I wanted to show you what we had for our dinner. I think it was Eleanor or somebody had asked me earlier what we were doing for my birthday dinner. Well, we had some lettuce that Brian had started the seedlings in Nashville, and we carried them all the way here, and little egg carton crates, and now we've been enjoying full salads with that. And the main course, let me show you. I'm going to just pull this up here. Make sure I get the right one here. This is the main course. So this was a couple days ago. Yeah, Demi is here, and that's my neighbor Hayes that you're seeing there. And he's scooped that up from my reel, and there it is, fluke. And so it was our delicious dinner, and we so thank Mr. Fish for giving himself to us instead of to some other fish on this day. And so
Okay.
Thankful to Hayes as well. So thank you.
Thank you, Demi, for the video.
Yes, and thank you also, Demi. So we had a lovely time. Okay, I'll play one more tune, and I think Brian has something prepared after that. Let's see, we had. Oh yes, I wanted to do this one for Tom. Let me get this in tune. Oh, and before I do that, I saw a request from earlier for View from Space.
Blair said the song that means the most. Do you know what song that is?
Well, we have a request from Blair for a song that means the most.
Most to him.
Means the most to him. That may be View from Space. Yeah, Brian reminded me, if you haven't entered the raffle, we are choosing a winner of the birthday pack from the people who were in the Eventbrite, who entered in the Eventbrite, or anyone who picked up anything from the shop in the last 2 weeks. And if you're about to do that, this is a good time to do it because that will also enter you into the raffle. Even the free CD. So that would... I have links to everything on the murielanderson.com/now. So that's my general link site. You can find everything from there. So I hope you enjoy the free CD. We're doing Eclipse, which is all songs that were somehow related to the eclipse, including this one, View from Space. That's what we're giving away. Hang on, this is not quite in tune. Yeah, View from Space, I think, deserves to be right there because otherwise it's a view from someplace else. So. And Brian, do you have some more hellos while I tune here?
I think I'm fresh out of.
Well, is there anything to blow out?
While you're tuning.
Okay, never mind. I'm just about there. There we go. Okay. Here we go. A view from space. Oh, there we are. So, let me tune this one up for a special tune. Oh, Brian is let's see, maybe after this tune, because this is a tune that I wanted to do about friendship, and so this is was written for Tom, and that's the title. Well, thank you all for your friendship, and that really means a lot to me, and I think that's an appropriately named tune. So, we have a few more tunes for you, but I think Brian wanted to do something. Now, since this is everyone's birthday, I think that we should all make a wish, right? And everyone can silently make your own wish, okay? And then blow these out. Okay. Are you ready? I'm going to count to 3 and then blow, all right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, our wish came true. All right. I wish that I would blow out all the candles, actually. Oh, God. No, I got a better wish. So these candles are. Oh, where's the box, Brian? We're missing the box. So, okay. See, this the candles are stuck into the coconut nests that are in the acoustic chef book. Where they're delicious, and they are good. But on top of that is, I told Brian in lieu of a birthday cake, I've been saving these chocolate truffles. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, Brian wants to see this box. Okay. Oh. All right. I want you each to take one of these. All right. I will take this one here with a little nibs on it, Brian. Okay. Oh. Oh, man, that's good. You know, I have a feeling that I'm going to be playing a lot faster after eating one of these. And sugar does that to me. It's like a drug. It goes like this. And then I just want to...
Somebody was asking the name of the song. I think Youth in Space was the song they were asking.
Oh yeah, View from Space was the name of the one I played before Friendship. That's right. But I'm now getting into the chocolate mood here.
Angie says hello from Singapore.
Oh, hello from. Sorry. Sorry about that. If that made a big clunk, that was me. Hello, Angie from Singapore. Yes. Okay. The porch isn't quite level, you see here.
Meant to be. Pitches
And
the rain.
yes. Okay, here we go. All right, that was a chocolate-inspired tune there, and thank you, Marlene, for those wonderful chocolate truffles. And also, if you haven't been following along the acoustic sailing yet, the big plan on that is to bring instruments with us, and we'll distribute those to some school programs and after school programs for kids along the coast of Massachusetts and Maine as we go. And so we especially want to thank John Wise for the Music for Life Alliance for all that he does with that foundation. And Hungry for Music donated a lot of the ukuleles that will be given away, as well as Sam Ash. So Sam Ash stores, they've been just wonderfully supportive, and so they're donating some instruments that I think are delivered today, and they will be equipped with some GHS strings, and GHS is now officially, one of the sponsors now of the tour. So that's the kind of strings that I use, and they really intonate nicely. So I'm glad that all the instruments will be equipped with really good strings when we do that. And of course, we want to thank Tom and Sebastian for pitching in, and also Mike Christian at Long Island Guitar Repair. He's repaired an instrument that Andy gave us that we'll be able to give away now. It's a beautifully playable instrument that we'll take with us as well. So, and Al Norton as well for his work over the years with the Music for Life Alliance. So, a lot of thank yous out there. Oh, Jerry Belsack says hello. Jerry did that wonderful arrangement of. If you've heard me do that, I know it's very appropriate for right now. Yeah. So, Jerry's a wonderful player who did that. So great to hear. He says hello.
Bill and Jane Higgins says you met him moons ago in Downers Grove.
Oh, Bill and Jane Higgins from Downers Grove. Yes,
Bob Harris and Kevin Kessler.
Oh, okay. Bob Harris and Kevin Kessler. That's right. All friends from the western suburbs. And I am coming back. That's we don't have it listed yet, but we're just starting to make plans on that for my annual Saturday after Thanksgiving concert. We'll probably do it at the First Congregational Church in Downers Grove, but it will, in any case, it will be both live and on streamed as well. So you can catch it either way, probably a limited audience live and then a full streamed audience. So Saturday after Thanksgiving, put that on your calendar right now.
Bob McGlinchey says you're the best gift at the party.
Oh, Bob McGlinchey, thank you so much.
And Demi says Muriel Wonder.
Debbie, hey. Well, I think we are right up to the time to pull the raffle name. Brian, do you have the winner?
I do.
And so,
how many winners are you pulling?
Yeah, we're just pulling one, and let me show you this. There also came in a question about the gift pack. That why are there two packs? And this is the difference. So this is the birthday pack that you see on the website. So it has the Guitarscape Planet that has lots and lots of tunes on it. It's a DVD with a lot of music, and as well as wild animal and nature footage. The Eclipse, you can always use another one of those because what you can do is it has a CD, and then you can write your own message on the card, and it comes with an envelope. You put 2 stamps on it, and then it makes a nice birthday card for somebody. And New World Flamenco, this is one of my favorite ones because I did this together with Tierra Negra, and they're just really lovely people and music there for that. And Arioso from Paris, that's the one that's all pretty music to listen to in the evening. And Chet Atkins came in and played on 2 cuts. He wandered into the studio. And then this is the difference, the Nightlight Daylight. This is the one Brian and I worked on together. It's an album of music to wake up and an album of music to go to sleep to. And one says no lights, and that's just the double CD. The only difference is the one that with lights. When you push the moon, it lights up, and then you've got the little shooting star and the little light show. So, yeah. That's right. Brian says you can make a wish anytime you want. Future Man said that for us. Okay, here we go. The winner. Okay.
From Niceville, Florida.
You want to say that into the mic? Here.
Dennis Warnica from Niceville, Florida.
Okay, Dennis. Congratulations, and we'll be sending that off to you. And if we don't have your address, Pamela will email you for the address. Otherwise, we'll send it right off. And so, congratulations on that. And, I may pull another name sometime later when this is in the. This will be rebroadcast, and so we may pull a second name sometime in a few weeks in the rebroadcast. So never mind, you may get a second chance on this. Okay, well, we've got just a few more tunes that I wanted to do for you.
Mr. Chester was the late request from Bob Peterson.
Mr. Chester requested from Bob Peterson. Well, let's do that now. Let's do that one now. This is one that I wrote for Chet Atkins, and the story on this is I wrote this when he had told me that he had a gig for me. He had a job for me, and I was thinking it was something like really exciting, like the Grand Ole Opry or something. And it turned out to be that his job was that his pet rooster had come down with a case of the feather mites, and he wanted somebody to come and catch the rooster in the pen, and that was my job. So I wrote this tune and for Chester B. Atkins, known as Chet, and I call this Mr. Chester. Oh, Mr. Chester. So, well, we're just going to do a couple more tunes for you. We're already over time, but that's all right. This is my birthday. I can do what I want, right? So I'll do one of the new tunes and one of the other tunes to remind me that to take each day and live that day to the fullest. And I'm reminded of my friend, Father Gianni Nobili, Italian missionary to Africa. And when he wasn't in Zaire, he was at the in Lago de Garda in the little town of Limone, and it's one of the garden spots of the world. And he was there in between his missions. And I asked him, well, what do I guess you have to go back to Zaire, and how do you feel about that? And he said, oh, I can't wait to go. He said, the people are so happy there. And this is one of the poorest places in the world. So leaving the garden spot to go to one of the poorest places in the world. And it really made me think, it's all perception, and it's all the way you look at life. And if these people can be so happy in the village that he went to in Zaire, then I certainly need to savor these moments. And not savoring the moments doesn't do me any good. So, Brian's here.
Hellos.
A couple more hellos.
Stephen Kelly.
Stephen Kelly, hi.
Ronnie Wade.
Ronnie, hello.
Cliff Wall.
Oh, Cliff, great.
Brad Cole.
And Brad Cole. Oh, nice to hear from you, old friends.
Nancy Baxter.
Nancy Baxter, great. Good to hear from you, yes.
Brad Cole has had quite the story.
Yes.
Career with the keyboard.
Yeah. Well, this is the tune here that we'll do this especially for those folks. There's not a day that goes by that isn't worth living with every breath. There's not a path to walk down that you don't have to take every step, not even the sad songs are meant to bring you down, only to feel the depth of love when it comes around. Ooh. There's not a word I know to tell you hope is in everything, and the slightest smile turns winter into spring, feeling the sunshine once again inside. I am just saying, ooh, life is quite a ride. Quite a ride. Though I cannot comprehend how the world I knew could slip between my fingers, and to what end? What can I do? Just to hold you by the hand, so far away like in a distant land. Can just a tune give a hug to you? There's not a word I know to tell you hope is in everything, and the slightest smile turns winter into spring. There can be sunshine once again inside. I am just saying, ooh, life is quite a ride. Life is quite a ride. Life is quite a ride. Okay, well, let's do one more old tune. Finish off with.
By the way, the coveted 300th subscriber spot is open to whoever pounces on that.
Oh, Brian says he now on Acoustic Sailing he has 299 subscribers. So if anyone would like to be the 300th subscriber, just go to Acoustic Sailing on YouTube, and that's also linked on my Now page. If you go there. Yeah, so we're just starting this channel out, and big thank yous to my team, to Annabelle. I hope her wrist is feeling better, and to Gail, who's been just wonderful in helping us out, to Deb, who's helping us out tonight with the making sure the stream goes smoothly, and Lady Pamela. If you'd like to give her a tip, you can just use those same tip links and just put a note to Lady Pamela. Thank you for getting my CD out to me, and so she's been doing a lot of work, and I think she deserves a bit of a bonus. I'll do that for her, and let's see, and of course Brian for helping out, and that's right. Yeah. I think the most appropriate thing to finish off this night is Why Worry? So that'll be our little theme song as we leave you tonight. And let's do this again sometime soon. So let's stay in touch. We'll stay friends. And again, want to wish you all happy birthday, whenever it may be. Okay. So long. All right. See you next time. Maybe see you Monday. And all the best to you. So long.